Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this. So just about set, and on the mound now, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hayes makes the play, and there's one down. Otto Lopez will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing, called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Here's Miguel Andujar. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Now, Noelvi Marte. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. The pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball 1.
Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. He's out, and that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Marcy. Green back to work. And that's in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Struck him out swinging in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. That one at triple digits. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. No score here in the second. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
Oh.
And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next, Graham Pauley.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that drops in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. That's towards center. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Dane Myers.
The center fielder, Dane Myers.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Myers measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. And that goes foul. Pickoff throw. And he's back safely. Runner goes again to the right side. Throws to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Miami order. Next is the designated hitter, Troy Johnston. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's down and in. Myers, the runner at second with 1 away. Laser could be trouble coming home. He will score and they take the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
1 out, runner at second. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the
1
count.
out and a runner at second. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's going to be Heriberto Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. Benson. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Just missed. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line.
Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Hayes. Line to left. Makes the grab, throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Jacob Marcy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Foul ball there. The other way, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
No, inside.
Double play ball to second. Spin, throw, that's one. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's in the dirt.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But
diving, makes the grab. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He hauls it in, 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, out towards right center. Myers flying after this one. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Green back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No, that's that slope right there.
No ball,
He threw it
2 strikes.
extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 ball.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it gets by him.
Nope,
The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Troy Johnston. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one, and a run scores on the double play. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hayes makes a catch, and that is that. And we're back, and now the right fielder, Will Benson. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one ripped. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Man at second. And now it's even up.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Outside.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
Line drive, caught. Race
Safe,
to the
he's
bag,
good.
but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball and a double.
That's It's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. So digging in, Noelvi Marte. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Ball 1.
The next pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 2 away now. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5.
That's ball 2.
And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit on a line. The run comes in from second. Tie ball game. 4-4. He's in there. The tying run comes around from first.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brent Suter gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Ball. That's inside.
In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So up next, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Suter, the tall lefty, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Tyler Stevenson. There's a strike.
No, that's foul.
Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. Will Benson. Next to hit.
Now pitching for Miami, number 58.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Reese Hines runner on first with one down for him. And that drops in for a strike. Stevenson over at first with one away. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Myers makes the grab, and there's two gone. And the batter now, Matt McClain, 1 for 2. Myers ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That's in there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle, McClain. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. He's 2 for 2. Connor Phillips taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Steer steps on the bag. Marlins set down in order. Back to the top of the order now. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. And that one is inside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Stowers hauls it in, and there's one away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Miguel Andujar. Ground ball up the middle. Lopez whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. That one out to right. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hines should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Troy Johnston. Sam Mole gets handed the rock out of the pen. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off down the right side. That one the other way. McLean over to first. Third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Gibson back to work. And that is out of play. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Myers makes his way towards it and makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Tyler Stevens.
Now pitching for Miami, number 53, Calvin Crochet.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next to the Reds, the first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. Stevenson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good eye in that spot. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. That clips the corner. Pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. Fought off foul.
Ball that's outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Right through there for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's too low. And it's 1-1. Line drive. De La Cruz gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Mole, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Falling behind 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Green with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.